Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. I just wanted to talk for a couple of minutes today about the power of challenges. I fell in love with challenges, well, probably when I was a little girl. I've always done challenges. I'm one of those people that if you tell me I can't do something, I'm just going to say, watch me, and then I'm going to go out and do it. I know that there's a lot of people like that in my family and my friends group anyway. Well, I've been doing and using, as I've gone online from my brick and mortar and real world businesses to using the internet to help me with some of my marketing and some of my automation in my businesses, I discovered the power of challenges. Even when I was just running the Italian food business, I used challenges and daily challenges that I wrote on my blog. I would just write blog posts and actions and activities and share inspirational messages and things to help me get through stressful times. I did stress challenges several times. I did other issues like management and leadership, personal development, thrive, like how do you thrive in all areas of your life. I did some personal growth things on that blog. And that's about all I ever had time for until the last couple of years. And in the last couple of years, I've discovered the online world and how fascinating marketing and all the different aspects of selling online and the things that you can automate and make your life and your business so much more efficient that I never knew even existed, that it's just gotten to be really fun. And one of the fun ways I've incorporated and used the tools and the skills and the things that are available on the internet and the power of the internet is through these daily challenges. And now with the advent of our cell phones being such powerful cameras and communication tools, I've been using, I think last year I did one for restaurants and bars called Customers Catcher. I did a 30-day challenge and I actually forgot about that one. I was thinking that this year was my big challenge year. But last year I found, because Facebook reminded me today, that a year ago I was doing a challenge called Customer Catcher and helping people to automate getting leads and customers coming to their restaurants. And I did that through a 30-day challenge. And every day I would do a short video and a little assignment of what they could do to help bring more customers into their place. I've also done, I think right now I'm in a 365-day Facebook Live challenge with a group of amazing people. And I've done several 30-day challenges on top of and simultaneously with that. I do a daily scare share or a daily challenge. And I challenged myself to stretch my comfort zone and get out of the rut I'd been living in. And so I do a daily, I mean, I don't just challenge other people, I challenge myself too. But the most exciting thing that I'm working on right now is helping people to grow and supersize their business as they take their brick and mortar business and add the online component and the online tools to it so that they can create whatever business that they want. And so I did a 30-day challenge that I just finished up that talks about the process, step by step, day 1, day 2, day 3. What do you need to do to create the scientific framework, the blueprint for supersizing your business? Now, beginning of September 1st, I started a second 30-day challenge about supersizing business. And we're discussing the art of applying that science and that process to your individual business. And how do you take those principles and those systems that work for every business and add you as the unique rocket fuel that really catapults your success in achieving a supersized business and building the business that you want. So I want to walk through a little bit of how I do challenges, why I set them up. And I'm actually adding another component to the 30-day challenge that we started September 1st, because an organization I'm a certified partner for called ClickFunnels is launching and having a promotion for a free 3-day summit where they asked 30 of their best and brightest students or people that had made at least $1 million in a funnel in a single year to share their story of what they would do if they had to start over. If they lost everything and all they had was, say, an internet connection, a roof over their head, and their ClickFunnels account, how would they rebuild their business day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, for the first 30 days to get back on top, to regain what they'd lost in reputation, no list, no, all they'd have is their knowledge, of course, because you can't erase people's brains. But how would they use that knowledge that they'd acquired over how many years it's taken them to achieve that milestone? What would they do? And it's creating 30 different strategic maps that anybody can follow. And one thing I've learned from my vast years of experience looking at and helping different companies and different industries to grow and supersize their business is that the process is the same. It's how you apply that's different. And of 1,000 businesses, there'll be 1,000 different ways of applying that and succeeding. But the actual step-by-step process is the same that everybody goes through. And so we're going to get an inside look at 30 different people's blueprints of how they would rebuild that. Now, the cool thing about that is it's free. The bad thing about that is it's 3 days, the 17th, 18th, and 19th, on a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 10 speakers a day. So 10 hours, 3 days in a row. Who's got that kind of time? Not very many people I know. So my idea to help people with that is I've committed to watching and being a part of the summit. I'm going to summarize in 10 minutes a day over the next 30 days after the summit is over, everyone's presentation. I'll break down everything they share in an hour to a couple minute summary and then an action step. The one thing you can take away from that presentation, because I guarantee there's going to be gold nuggets in everyone's presentation. Because remember, they're only going to be teaching us the stuff that they would do that worked. So all the mistakes and the errors that they made and the things they struggled with, they're not going to share any of that with us because they wouldn't redo those things. We never would. I would never redo the mistakes that I've learned. I make a lot of them and I find new ways to make them all the time, but I'm only going to make those once. I always am going to find new ways to mess stuff up as I'm moving forward through my life. And the same is going to be true of these 30 blueprints. So I'm super excited, number one, to get them because I'm all about strategy and how do you apply it for your business and how do different people apply it? Why do they apply it that way? But more importantly, what do you do with that information right now, day by day, to move your business to where you want it to be? So that's one thing I'm going to be doing. The next thing I'm going to be doing is, since we're already doing our 30-day challenge, we'll be up to day 16 before the summit starts. So we're going to continue working through our applying the process of supersizing your business, the art of how we do that over the next, what's the date today? The 8th. So for another 8 days, we'll be doing that. Then when the summit rolls out, we'll do the summit. And then after the summit, for the next 30 days, one day at a time, I'll take each one of the speakers. I also added other bonuses to my offer for this, but I want to keep talking about challenges for a little bit. So our 30-day challenge is probably going to be more like a 60-day challenge, because on the end of that, I'm going to do a summary like they're doing for their, because ClickFunnels is doing a one funnel away challenge. If you buy the book of all the blueprints for $100, you also get entered into their one funnel away 30-day challenge. It's going to start, I think, October 15th. So on October 15th, I suppose they figure everybody will have their books by then. They're going to start a challenge where Russell Brunson and his ex-right-hand man, funnel builder, Stephen Larson. And Stephen Larson, if you know him, I love Stephen Larson. I love Russell Brunson, but I love Stephen Larson. I love them both. But they're going to do kind of a tag team. And I believe Julie Stoyan's going to work with them too, where they're going to, kind of harass you and give you kind of like what I'm doing, but we're starting way earlier, a lesson a day of what you need to do to implement this strategy into your business to show you that you're only one funnel away from your success. Now, they're going to focus only on the marketing and only on the funnels. We're focusing on the big picture of how do you supersize your business. So there's this cool, I'm going to be doing that one too. But what I'm telling you is that's just one aspect of your business and of supersizing your business. I still am of the mind that you have to focus on your entire business. You have to pay attention to all the aspects of it, especially as you're growing it. If you focus only on the marketing and sales, you might get all the marketing and sales you want, but you might put yourself out of business before you even get started because you don't have the systems in place to deliver on the promises that you're making in your marketing messaging and in your sales and closing process. And that's part of why I want to take a bigger, more holistic approach to this. And it's part of why I jumped the gun and immediately September 1st, and we were going to start a new challenge September 1st anyway, because in August we did this is the process, this is the science, this is the process we all go through to grow our business. And then I was always going to start it. I just am adding the whole ClickFunnels component because it's exciting and it's fun and it's going to be amazing. Now, in addition to that, I added a few more bonuses. So you get access to the whole last 30 day, actually it was 31 days. So there's 62 videos in that series of the science of supersizing your business and growing your business. Then we're on day 8 today. I'm only doing one video a day and one action step for this particular phase because I thought 2 was a little bit much. What I did last time is I gave the assignment in the first video, and then in the second video, I actually did the assignment right along with you and gave my example of how I was applying it to my online portion of my businesses, because I'm trying to get everything from the brick and mortar world in some of my old businesses online so that I can simplify my life and work more in my pajamas, do what I want, when I want, where I want, in my pajamas and robes, because I like to be comfortable these days. So part of that, in addition to all that, I have created, and I started out, I was going to have 10 different video trainings of detail. How do you do certain things that nobody ever really tells you, and you have to spend a ton of time and energy struggling and figuring it out yourself? How to get your lead magnet up and collecting and building your own list. Not in, well, a lot of people, it's 18 months, a year, 6 months, 9 months before they ever put anything up on the internet. I want to show you exactly how to get a lead capture tool up online day one and walk you through that. That's one of the free trainings that are in there. One is a LinkedIn strategy that I discovered this last month. In 3 weeks, I got over 2,500 connections, and I'm up to, I think I got 5 more interviews in the last day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 interviews, so I'm up to 20 some interviews that I've gotten from LinkedIn in the last 3 weeks. I mean, incredible. Nobody will show you how to do this. I'm going to show you the simple, easy way to get totally targeted traffic on LinkedIn in just a few minutes. I think that's probably like a 40-minute walkthrough, because I explain why and how I'm doing what I'm doing and how you can tweak it for your particular area and what you want to do. What else have I got in there? I've got, and I added a whole bunch. I was only going to have 10 things, and I think I'm up to 20 some, and I'm making 3 more today. I'm doing this challenges one. Then I'm doing my ghetto video recording setup, because I don't want anybody to use the excuse, I don't have a fancy place to do my videos. I don't have a fancy camera. I don't have a tripod. So I'm going to show you guys my ghetto setup and talk you through, well, I guess the principle is do what you can with what you've got right now. Don't wait. Start publishing. Get your word out there. Get your message out there. Target your audience. All the things that we should be telling people from day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. They're going to be coming out, and I've been telling people, but now it's just more reinforcement that, yes, that's what you need to do to really be successful quickly and not struggle so much. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm also going to share how I started my podcast in 1 day. I had been being told by Stephen Larson and Russell Brunson and everybody else at ClickFunnels that, you know, you got to publish, you got to publish. You need to get your voice out there and be on video in this day and age if people are ever going to find you and pay any attention to you whatsoever. And so, as scared and petrified as I was, I started to do Facebook Lives. And I had been doing them for a couple of months. And one of my friends started a podcast in a week. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been going to do this for months. I'm starting my podcast tomorrow. And I'm going to share with you how I did that and what I did. But let's talk through a little bit more challenges and why I think that they're so powerful. Number one, I think they tap into human nature. I think they tap into our need to succeed and strive and hit little goals. Now, I don't know about other people. I know that 5-day challenges, 10-day challenges, 14-day challenges, 21-day challenges, they're all out there. 60-day, 90-day, 30, 100, 365. There's all different length challenges. I like 30 because it allows me to share a tremendous amount of value, break down just about any process, and share it in a way that I know people can apply it and add it to their business or add it to their life and create a new habit. Now, I know there's a bunch of statistics and information out there that says it takes 21 days to form a new habit. I don't know who made that up. I think that's one of those things that somebody said it once and then everybody else glommed onto it. You know, it's kind of like the different things, especially in internet marketing and the online world. Oh, everything has to end in a 7. Everything has to be this way. Use this color headline. Use this background. And people glom onto something and they use it for a while. And it's not really founded in testing or facts or data. It's just somebody said it and everybody believes it. We have so much groupthink on the planet now. And I actually blame social media. It's almost frightening. That's why you've got to test things for yourself. You have to think for yourself and figure out what works for you. I personally like a 30-day challenge. It weeds out the people that aren't serious, because 30 days is a commitment, but it isn't so long that people think, oh my God, when is this ever going to end? And what I found happened in every 30-day challenge I've ever been involved in is the first few days are a little bit challenging to get started, but once you get started, it's really easy. And then all of a sudden you're on the last day of the challenge and you're like, oh my God, where'd the time go? And I think that that's a bit of human nature as well. So right now I'm on we just did day 8. Really? I believe day 8. Yep, day 8. It's the 8th, day 8th. Duh. Day 8 of the Supersize Business Challenge. And again, the last challenge was all about the process. This one that we're doing currently is all about the art of applying the process, which is so timely with the ClickFunnels challenge. I can't even believe it. I wish I would have known about it ahead of time, because I would have tweaked and done some things differently in how I promoted it and rolled it out. But I actually think the way it's going to fall into place and the way it's rolling out is it's actually even better than the ClickFunnels one. Don't tell Stephen and Russell I said that, but I honestly think that it is for our purposes as business owners. For being a business owner, I think it's dead nuts on. And I think what they're doing for the marketing and the sales part of it will be beneficial, but I don't think it's going to be as beneficial and strategic as this is. So I love 30-day challenges. Again, like I said, last year I did one for restaurants and bars and getting more customers, which anybody who needs more customers, it would be applicable for. This year, they've been pretty much Supersize Your Business. I did do a chronic pain challenge earlier in the year. And I also think I did a limiting beliefs one and a think and grow rich one. And I did one other one this year, and I can't remember what it is. So pretty much every month this year, I've probably done a 30-day challenge of some sort. I don't think I did in March because I went to Funnel Hacking Live, but lots of challenges, a lot of challenges. Now, you can have prizes if you want. I'm actually going to, on day 55, announce that we're going to have prizes for the Supersize Business Challenge, since I'm combining them both to kind of keep interest up for people and to just make it a little more fun. We're going to have a contest on day 55. And don't worry, everyone will have an equal chance of winning that. It won't be, based on just dollars or volume or anything like that. It'll be cool. It'll be very cool. And we'll actually have members vote for who they think did the best job, things like that. So we'll get, user-generated content, and we'll also get user-generated input. So it's not like just me picking who the winner is. I'm not sure what the prize is going to be yet, though, but I think it might very well be a very, very cool, very high five-figure prize for probably one lucky winner, or maybe I'll throw in some smaller ones. I've got a little time to think about it, so I don't have to commit to that right now. I think that challenges help people to achieve their goals faster and actually take action and implement faster, because the way I set mine up is that you do a little bit every day. You take a little action every day. Learn that from Tony Robbins. If you set a goal, do something every day to move you toward that goal. And that has served me really, really well. The current challenge that I'm doing, and I'm gonna share my screen a little bit to show you how I put these together and how I think about them. Let's go share my screen. We'll just go solo because I can talk without y'all looking at me. I'm doing this one on Facebook, and I'll show you the previous one as well. But on my 30-day Supersize page, I set up this page specifically for, and I'm not a graphic designer, obviously. I'm not a huge superhero fan, but it just kind of seemed appropriate. Supersize Your Business, Super Challenge, Supersize Business Challenge. So I just grabbed this graphic and stuck it in there. Now, on the page, it just welcomes you. I've got a page set up and I've got a group set up. The page, anybody can go to. It's a public page by the same name, same graphic. This is the closed group. If you want to join the closed group, that's where all the resources and bonuses are going to be. All you have to do is, and I'm going to come in from another browser so I can show you exactly what you have to do. So let's hop over to my Bing browser. Let's see what we've got. Somebody chatting to me on LinkedIn. Sneak home. See, look at every time I pop in LinkedIn, which isn't very often, I have new people friending me. I've got 14,453 friends. Just 3 weeks ago, I had under 12,000. I'm pretty excited about that. And more messages, which I don't need. I just wanted a new tab. So we're going to go to the closed group page, which I'll put the link in below when I'm done chatting about this. Because I love it. It's free. You might as well all join it. I guess I'm already a member of this group. So much for demoing it. I don't want to leave the group, but I'm going to leave the group so I can re-sign up. So I'm going to leave the group. Do you want to leave the group? You can also turn off notifications. I hope this doesn't kill me and I can still get back in. So I'm going to leave the group so I can demonstrate exactly how you sign into the group. I probably should have just gone another browser, but I don't have another browser. So you go to this link, www.facebook.com, groups 30 days Supersize challenge. And I'll put the link below. Join the group. And you're going to get asked 3 questions. You have to answer the questions. If you want to go ahead and preview the rules, I guess you can preview the rules here. I should put in here that you have to answer the questions. I think I'm going to do that when we're done. You must answer the questions in order to be approved for the group. And that's for a lot of reasons, but primarily because I am putting tremendous value into this group. I'm putting tons of value into this group. I was going to just put in 10 trainings. I think it's 20 something for sure. And there's a whole one on limiting beliefs walking through. And I might add more even later on. The admins ask these questions. I want to answer the questions. Answer the question. Do you want to supersize or grow your business? Well, yes, of course I do. Did you sign up for the free challenge? I'm going to say not yet because I didn't sign up yet, even though I actually have. But you can say not yet. And then what's your email? So I'm going to put my email in here. Oh. I'm going to try. That's it for the 3 questions. And part of why I want you to put your email in is so that I can compare that to that you signed up for the free summit, because all you have to do is sign up for the free summit. You don't even have to go to the free summit, and you're still going to get access to everything that I'm offering and all the bonuses. But you have to sign up for the free summit, and you have to join the group page. You have to join the group closed group page. And that's how you get access to all of the goodies that I'm offering. You go ahead and put, I got to get this down a little more. So answer the questions, not hard. Yes, and maybe you've already signed up. The link is right there. The link is also in the rules section. You can just click the link and sign up, and I'll show you how to do that as well. Send to admins. And I guess maybe that's what I should show you, is how to sign up. As long as we're in here. Now here I'm pending, so I can't even get in to look through. Let's see if I can look at the rules. I can look at the description. And here's the link. So I can click on the link here. And even though it hasn't been approved yet, because I haven't gone over to my other account and signed up, here is what the site looks like. Super easy, super exciting. If you want to see an example of an awesome funnel and a great, an absolutely amazing copy and layout and way to make an offer to people, this is it. This is a premier example of what to do and how to do it. All you have to do is click on one of the big red buttons. You can read as much of it as you like. But in order to just sign up for our part and all of our bonuses, here's all the amazing speakers that are on this. I love half these people. But to register for free, all you have to do is click one of the free or one of the big red buttons. And then you enter your email. And you can subscribe to Messenger if you like. I'm not going to because I do not have a phone associated with that email. So I'm going to put, let's see if it makes me subscribe to Messenger. I don't think so. So I'm going to click the red button again, click here to register. You'll get free access to the 30-day interview series. So you get the interviews for free. All you have to do is click this. I may have already used this email in a demo. Let's just see. It's not letting me go to step 2 to subscribe to Messenger, which is super frustrating because I can't show you how to do it if it's not working. Let's pick a different email. I don't want to subscribe with my real email is the problem. I'm sure they hate people demoing this. Huh. Let me have the com. I think that this is just overloaded. All right, well, you push the red button and then you can read the whole sales page. I'd encourage you to get the book. I think that the book and joining the One Funnel Away Challenge will be awesome, but you don't have to. All you have to do is click the red button and sign up for the summit for free, absolutely free, and you get access to all the interviews. You get access to the group and all of the things that we're doing with our challenge, including the contest. That's all there is to it. And I'm sorry I can't demo it. I'm not exactly sure why it's not letting me. I think probably somebody broke it. I don't know why it's not letting me go to step 2. It doesn't like my email or something. Oh, no spaces and emails. I know it let me do Messenger yesterday. That's really, really weird. Very strange. Very, very strange. Okay, so it's not working. I don't know why. Not good for demo purposes, right? Anyway, we're talking about challenges anyway. So you get all of those things when you join the group and join the link. You get all these free bonuses. In here, I'm going to show you what I've got in here already. There's rules. You can look at the rules if you want. And you know what? I can't look at it here because I am not approved for the group yet. So let's go back to my other browser and to the page. Now it should say that I've got somebody that wants to join the group. It should say I lost somebody and then I wanted somebody, but I might have to refresh. The bad thing about living out in the country and trying to demo things for folks is that it's really slow. It can be frustrating. I've gotten so much better in the last year about, yep, I'm gone. So now I want to join the group. So I'm going to prove myself so I can show you some cool things. So as soon as you come into the group, I don't approve anybody if they don't answer the questions. So yes, I answered the questions. Therefore, I will let myself in. If you don't answer the questions, you don't get in. I had a big discussion. One of my other students, I had him set up a group for a challenge along with his as a bonus for his group for joining this same product with ClickFunnels. I coached one of my students on how to do this, and he didn't want to he didn't want to disapprove anybody. And I'm like, I'm just going to tell you, you can let everybody in, but what will happen is you're going to get people that are in there just spamming, just coming in to get your information. And if you're putting really good, valuable information in there, you don't want just any Tom, Dick, or Harry to come and steal your information. And I'm not really worried about people stealing my content because I don't have any problem creating a ton of content. And I'm like, I don't think you can duplicate this pajama grandma thing and the stuff I know about supersizing businesses. So I don't really worry about that. But I also don't want to deal with people that aren't really in this group to learn. This is a group for people that want to learn how to grow their business and participate. And that's why I am a stickler for, hey, if you don't answer the questions, you're not getting in. Sorry. So in here, we have something called the discussion. If you click on discussion, it'll just show you the posts in the order that they're put in there or how popular they are based on other people viewing them. If you go to units, on the other hand, you can actually watch each day of the challenge in order. So when I go to the units, there's day 1, and I can see day 1's video and the topic of day 1. Then day 2, and I've put them in order in units, so you can watch them in order and catch up through today, same ducky robe, which is day 8. And then I will add them here every day to the units so that they're in order to make it quick and easy and simple for you. Now, the 30 days from the previous challenge are already ready to go, and they are in this group, Supersize Your Business group. And I put them under Unit 8 So you'd go to units, and I'm not sure if I'm going to just link this. I might just link it because that would be easier for people, I think, than having two groups. So I might just link unit 8. Now in unit 9, I'm also putting for my existing group, the new Supersize Business Challenge in this group as well. But if you sign up and want to join the challenge, I recommend that you you can sign up for both groups. You're more than welcome to sign up for both groups. But I am going to put this whole section and this previous section, which is unit 8. I'm wrong section. Unit 8 has got the 30-day challenge in it. And so it's only going to show us, see 30 more units. So here's all the units for the first Supersize Your Business Challenge. And you can go in one at a time. Now for each of these, there are actually 2. So the first video is, here's what our lesson is today. Here's the topic we're covering. Here's a discussion about it. And then the second video is my actual application of doing that homework assignment. So I don't just give you a challenge and then say, oh, you go do this. I actually do it myself as well. So I don't want you to think that you're just the only one doing any work here to grow your business. I'm doing mine as well. So there's 62 videos in this first challenge. If you missed it, it's a little bit of content to consume. But I'm going to actually put this unit 8. I don't know if I can copy it or if I can just link to it and add it as a unit. I think I can maybe link the groups together. I'm learning some new features about groups as well. But we'll figure it out. And you'll have access to all that information as well. Then in the new group, let me go back to that. Oh, I need my magnifying glass. Where are you? Here we go. In the new group, I want to show you some of the trainings that I've put in there. And these I'll also put in a unit, which I did. I think I put it in a unit. Let me see. And I might separate them all out, or I might just leave them all in one group. I might not have moved it here yet. I thought about doing it, but I didn't do it yet. I didn't put the post here yet, but I do have the post up. So let's go back to discussions and find the post so I can show you some of the trainings that are in there. I got a little over carried as I was adding trainings, because I kind of like to over deliver. I want you guys to have access to whatever it is that you need right now to take the next step in your business. So I just made a post about this 30-day summit because I'm pretty excited about it. I want to have it in here. Okay, here is the second post in here. I'm going to put it in unit 2. I'm going to put this whole post in unit 2. This is just some of the trainings that I've got in here. So we're going to go to continue reading, and let's count up how many I've got. So these are some of the different trainings that I put in as bonuses. Content multiplier, 25x the impact from one simple piece of content that you create in under 10 minutes, and how you can share that in 25 places in about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. That's one. And then I've got YouTube links and I've got Facebook links, whichever you prefer to watch it on. You can do it either YouTube or Facebook. Then I've got another version of this. These are not the same. So this one, this content multiplier, I did one demo of it. This get one piece of content to 25 places for free. That's a different recording and a different training session that I did. LinkedIn Super Connector Strategy and Podcast Guest Interview Super Finder. And that totally is. That's one I just did a few days ago. That's that LinkedIn training I was mentioning. How to get, the fastest way to build your customer list. I've got 1, 2 different demos for that. I've got customize a free lead generation share funnel. And I did that with 3 different people, and I've got 3 different versions of that in there. Step by step, how I do my content sharing. I've got a couple of different recordings of that in there. And I'm doing start a podcast in a day, power of challenges, and where's my other one? Ghetto video creation. I'm doing that today. But I've got, I can't afford that. That's been one of my most popular podcasts. How to fund things that you want to do for your business and your life. And in addition to that, actually how to fund things that you want to do in your business and life. One of them is 3 different ways, and the other one is 7 different ways that you can fund things without having to steal money from your business Um, so one is part one of how to pay for stuff that I did as a Zoom meeting. And that's 3 different sales strategies and closing techniques that you can use to bring more people and more money into your business right off the bat. Then ghetto video creation. That's the one I'm doing as well right now. Then 10 things to do before you start your free ClickFunnels 14-day trial, or before you start any online business. 10 things that you should do to get moving. And it doesn't have to be if you're starting ClickFunnels, but so that you can get the most out of the trial and you can get the most out of whatever it is that you do to go online. And the next one is how to set up your email list. I did a bunch of ClickFunnels things because I get these questions all the time, and I'm like, why not just put them in an area where people can access them and watch them when they have these questions? So how to set up, well, and I actually did, how to get publishing, how to start publishing and get yourself out there and start building your own tribe. So how to set up a Facebook page and a Facebook group, how to set up a chat bot in Actionetics. I did a couple different versions of that. How to build the guts of a membership site on ClickFunnels. How to, and I've got a lesson and a walkthrough on funnel hacking, how to funnel hack somebody. I've got setting up systems to fulfill your group coaching program. I've created a group coaching program, and I want to show you how you can set up to actually deliver on the promises that you're making all on the internet. Facebook Live about creating membership pages, and then my secret weapon about developing you as an attractive character to be that face of your organization and to personally brand you and bring your business along with you. I did a special series on letting go strategies. This first one is, I think I put it at the bottom. So it's a series of different strategies and videos that go along with just kind of fun ways to let go of limiting beliefs. Then sample site reviews. I just threw a bunch of different site reviews I've done for people up here so that you can see how to funnel hack and look at different people's projects and see where they are that I've given feedback to. So all of this is bonus material. So I don't even know how many videos and things are in here, but there's a lot, right? There's a lot of material, and I'm adding those last 3. All of this just for signing up for a free summit. Pretty cool, right? I think so. I could be a little, oops, a little prejudice. I could probably try to stay on the page. So let's go back to Be Live and see if we have any questions about challenges, why you would want to do challenges, why I think they're awesome. Number one, I'm always setting little goals for myself and breaking big goals down into little goals so that I can actually accomplish the things that I'm trying to accomplish. Hey, Audi. Hey, Chad. Good to see you guys. So I know I kind of rambled a little bit, but I do find that offering people great value, offering people information and strategies to succeed is probably one of the best ways to get value in return. And it won't always come from the same people that we serve, but it will always come back to us. Whatever we give out is what we receive. And so I want to encourage you to share your knowledge, share your information, share whatever you've got with the people that are around you that are asking for it and can use your help, because that always makes it a fun and exciting day. Go out, make it a fantastic day. I'm actually going to get dressed and go to the park before I do those other trainings because it's a beautiful day. And, you know, it's fall already. How many more beautiful days are we going to get in Wisconsin? I can't depend on it. So I'm going to take action and get out and about. I hope you do the same. I am excited to serve you. I'm super excited to be doing this challenge. I encourage you to join me on the inside of our Facebook group. The Facebook closed group. The Facebook page will have some information, but the Facebook group is where I'm going to have all the trainings and all the background stuff where you can get it in a really easy to find format. I think it's going to be very educational. I think it's going to be very beneficial for everybody that participates, that wants to grow their business. And again, one little thing a day is all we're going to do. And before we know it, we're going to have this plan and this map all created for supersizing our businesses. And we're going to look back and we're going to say, dang, that was pretty easy. Because if you break it down into little bite-sized pieces, it is easy. And we're always moving in the right direction. That's it. Have a fantastic day. I will talk to you later after I go to the park. The Jam Grandma out. Bye, y'all.